Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank all of you for appearing today. Mr. Wood, we are proud that you have such close ties and so much family still in West Virginia. And I know you know of our rich history of what we've done, energy we produce for this country. We mine the coal that makes the steel that produces the manufacturing jobs that makes this country go for many, many years, and we want to continue to still help. The Squander that my colleague, Senator Murkowski, mentioned is very troublesome to us because it's very evident, and all the indicators are there, that we as a country and those in charge are trying to pick winners and losers by using the taxpayer dollars. And we don't think that you could ever make that happen. We believe that there has to be a broad spectrum as far as in our utility and also as far as our energy portfolio. I would ask all three of you, and I'll start with you, Mr. Woods. Do you believe energy independence is most important to our security and economic vitality of this country being energy independent and using the resources we have?
Yes, sir. Personally believe in the importance of our energy independence.
Mr. Danielson, Dr. Danielson.
Senator Manchin, thank you for the question. I absolutely believe energy independence is a key priority that we need to have in our energy policy.
And you believe it because of security or economic vitality or both?
Both.
Okay. Ms. Harris?
I am in full agreement, and I feel that the small business community will also be able to support us, making sure we have competitive, innovative technology to support that.
With that being said, you know, I know that myself and my state, coming from an energy-producing state and being a fossil fuel state, which seems to be villainized right now by many, many people around this country, and I've said all along that everyone should say a prayer for people that produce the energy that give us the life that we have. With that, we're doing everything we possibly can. Carbon sequestration, we haven't, you know, basically it's done by the private sector with a partnership of the public sector, and going to the next generation as far as in coal-fired plants and utilizing that until we find the energy of the future. And I think, Dr. Danielson, as you're saying, the renewables, we have more wind, and people don't realize this. In West Virginia, we have more wind power than most any state east of the Mississippi. We have done everything. We're using our hydro, we're using wind, we're using biofuels, we're doing it all. But we know our staple, our mainstay, has been coal and now our natural gas with the Marcellus. That can be a game changer for the United States of America. We just feel like we're hitting a brick wall, and EPA is the regulatory agencies. You know, you'd like to think your government's working with you, not against you. And we like to have our government as our partner, not our adversary. And I got to be honest with you, people in my state and people from any energy-producing state believes that they're up against a wall, and they can't get past that. And you wonder why our unemployment's high. There's no, basically, in the market right now, I don't know if you feel the same as we feel, but I think the greatest thing for job creation would be some dependency, understanding that the regulatory agencies are working basically in a balance to find how we can be less dependent on foreign oil, more dependent on domestic energy, whether it's renewables, whether it's using our fossils in a cleaner fashion until we get there. How will you all administer and try to help move that agenda? And I'll start with Mr. Woods, with you from the legal counsel end, trying to give good sound advice. I'm sure as a West Virginian's common sense is something we value.
Thank you, Senator. One thing that I said at the beginning was my grandfather and great-grandfather were both coal miners, so I'm completely appreciative of the jobs that those and the opportunities that those careers present. I know I couldn't have been here if not for the availability of that work. Sir, if I'm confirmed to be general counsel, I'm going to try my best to provide strong leadership, provide the department with competent legal advice. My experience is in the private sector, and I hope that I bring that experience working with companies to provide leadership of the department while ensuring that the department complies with the applicable law.
And Dr. Danielson, on the Squander, the failure of Squander, $500 million, do you advocate us trying to make a market when the market's not there or the product can't compete in the marketplace?
Thank you for your question. Again, you know, the mission space of EERE is really focused on engaging with America's best innovators and really supporting them to develop technologies that are going to go out there and compete in the market on their own. And so in my role at EERE, you know, if confirmed, I promise to do everything we can to get those technologies out there that are going to be cost-effective, to develop those technologies that are going to be cost-effective and have superior performance to other products that are being used today.
But you can't guarantee they'll be manufactured in the United States, right? That's what we're finding out. I mean, we might be developing the technology, but it's not being manufactured here.
Thank you for your question. In terms of manufacturing, one recent strong thrust at EERE has been to try to develop new disruptive manufacturing process technologies that would be able to be deployed in the United States. Recently, a program manager was brought in to run the Industrial Technologies program named Leo Christodolo. We brought him in. He was the lead manufacturing person at DARPA. And so that's a direction that going forward we'd like to move in, and would love to work with you on the issue of how we create leadership in manufacturing technology as well.
Thank you very much.